was your girl.
Welcome back to my video. I am Tia Renell. If you are new here, I ask that you please hit that like and subscribe button and follow me. Please, it is helping me. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of July. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's fun over here. We have fun. But anyway, today we are focusing on no foundation makeup look. And look at this. Look at the results. I don't have any foundation on, and I don't have a lot of products either. I have probably like 7 products on. 2 concealers, a bronzer. I'm looking down because I will forget. 2 concealers, a bronzer, blush, mascara, gloss, and pressed powder. That's it. And look. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go ahead and get into the video and I will show you. We have errands to run today, and so today I'm going to be skipping foundation. I'm only going to be focusing on concealer, bronzer, blush, and a little bit of pressed powder and some gloss, and obviously mascara. But before we do any of that, I have to start my day with Alani. If you know, you know. And I just love, I have not had an Alani drink that I did not like. This one that I'm having today is the Hawaiian shaved ice. So good. That is my absolute favorite sound. Oh my goodness. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be running errands and everything today. So let's go ahead and start with our concealer. Today, I'm gonna be using my NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade Hazelnut. If you've seen a couple of my videos, then you know this is my absolute favorite. I love this. It just does everything. Sometimes I color correct, sometimes I don't, but I always use this concealer. You see I'm down to the pan. Don't worry, I got a backup. So you just want to go ahead and take that and you want to spot correct where you need it and not too much. And I promise you, like if you do this correctly, it will look like you have on foundation. All you need is just a little bit. And that's what I like about this. Like a little goes a long way, and you just pat that in. And if you don't like using a brush, then you can go ahead and use a beauty blender as well. Just to make sure it actually goes in, which I always take any type of setting spray. Lately for my brushes, I've been using Makeup by Mario. And this is in, I believe, Surreal. Yeah, Surreal Skin by Makeup by Mario. And it's good, and I like to spray my beauty blender and my brushes with that and just make sure I'm pressing that in. All right, and we're still gonna be sticking with NARS. Sometimes I will take this soft matte and put it under my eyes, but today I'm gonna be using the mini size, but this is the NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Amande. And this is closest to my skin tone, so I'm just gonna be using that for under my eyes, and I'm gonna put a little bit on top of my eyelid as well, and we are just going to blend that out. Because we want to look awake. And also when you use concealer on your eyelids, you can use it to help clean up your eyebrows as well. And of course this is probably going to take a little bit longer because I'm recording, but on average, I can do this in about 5 minutes, if that, So now we are going to be going in with the Rhode bronzer. My favorite bronzer, obviously, is Juvia's Place in the shade Amber. That is my absolute favorite. But I did get the Rhode bronzer, and this is in the shade. I have this one, and I also have Drench as well. And this is really pretty. So I just like to take this. Sometimes I rub it in my face, but sometimes I like to control it on a brush as well. And I'm just gonna put this in the hollows of my cheeks. And you wanna make sure to blend that out into your hairline. And don't worry if you think it looks a little muddy or whatnot, but it is gonna clean up. You're doing it right, baby. And also I like to take a little bit, especially on my no makeup days, and just put it on my eyelids, I think it just gives a nice warm feeling, you know, or a nice warm look. Sorry, not a feeling. And if you want to take a little bit, you could take just a little bit just to clean up the sides of your nose as well, just to bring in more of that warmth. Sometimes I will put bronzer on my forehead, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I put it on my jawline, you know, it just all depends. But for today, I'm only gonna focus on the sides of my nose and on my cheeks and eyelids, obviously. And you know what, for my eyelids, I'm just gonna do a little bit more because that brush was big and I was trying not to wipe off my eyebrows. But yeah. See, we already looking more awake. Now for another concealer, it's just a little bit brighter. This is gonna be the Fenty We're Even concealer. And y'all, I can never find out what number this is. I'll pop it up. The sticker rubbed off. I don't know what it is, but it's just a little bit brighter, and I just wanna focus that right there on the inner corner. And maybe just a little bit right there. And I am going to spray down my face. Since I have the Makeup by Mario right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Just to lock in these liquids, or not liquids, just to lock in the creams. Okay. And while that is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and take my mascara. Today I'm using the L'Oreal Extensionist mascara. Absolutely love this. If you are looking for a drugstore mascara, this is the one. Like, it's all in the applicator. I feel like whenever there is a thin applicator like that, oh my goodness, like my favorite. And it just gets all those lashes. And you see, it just does what it needs to do. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so now we can go ahead and blend out our concealer. I'm gonna start at the bottom and just drag that up. And that is so pretty. It's just doing what it needs to do. Love it, per usual. Now I'm gonna be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder, and this is in number 330. I have thought about getting a brighter color. I mean, this one is fairly bright, but it does just enough, you know? And you just wanna press that in. Now you can go in with loose powder if you want to, but because I just don't feel like doing all that, I just want something simple. Last but not least, I'm be going in with my Haus Labs, and this is in the shade French Rosette. It is such a beautiful color. I mean, it just gets it. And you just wanna focus on the up, because ladies, we want to be lifted. Don't drag it down. And you see that? It just gives a nice kiss. And of course, because I'm extra, I just love to put a little bit on my nose. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I like putting it on my nose, and I always get compliments on my blush, so. And if you want, you can rub a little bit on your eyelid as well, if the brush doesn't mess up your mascara. But it's fine, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. And now you can go for any gloss or lipstick or anything, but today I'm using my, I don't know if it's pronounced Gisou or Gisou, but I'm gonna be using this lip gloss. It's simple. I'm not lining my lips today, and it's hydrating. Plus, I need to finish my Alani. And at the nail salon, I know they're gonna be you know, giving me something to drink. I don't know if I mentioned before, I'm going to get a pedicure. Then I need to go and run to the store, like a couple of stores too. So, and then last but not least, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take my Onesize. This is the powder melt spray, just to, you know, bring it down a little bit. Even though I am a matte girl, I like the finish that this gives, and an Vanessa Myers as well. All right, and there we have it. We have the finished look. Like I said, if I wasn't recording, it would take me probably 5 minutes to do this. It doesn't take long at all. It looked like, you know, we have a full face on, maybe not, maybe like a little bit of soft glam, but you saw it was literally what? 2 concealers, one that's your skin tone, one that's just a little bit brighter for, you know, brightening, blush, bronzer, what else? Blush, bronzer, lip gloss, mascara, you know, like, and pressed powder. Like, come on. And a little bit of lip gloss. That's all you need. And look at that. That's all you need, babes. Looks good, simple dimple, you out the door. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe and communicate with me. Follow me on my socials. I am on Threads. I have a time on Threads. It is so fun. You can find me on Threads at hersecondglow_, Instagram at hersecondglow_, TikTok at I am Tia Renell, and then obviously follow me here on YouTube. Thank you for watching this, and I will catch you in another one. Stay blessed, y'all. Bye.